Well, there is a lot of uncertainty in the world right now, especially when it comes to matters of money. So how can you push through and succeed in whatever it is you want to do? Well, let's ask this guy right here. This is Ryan Niddel. He is a CEO and business strategist with tips on how to persevere through a recession. And we don't like that word, Ryan.
Don't like it.
Don't like it at all. So there's a lot of fear out there right now. A lot of people, a lot of uncertainty going on. But you tell me it's very important to be in the right mindset.
Absolutely.
As we approach whatever is going to happen. And how do you suggest we do that?
That is such a good question. So to me, I believe that in any moment, what we focus on ends up growing. Right, so if I'm sitting in that seat of panic of, gosh, recession and all these different things, I can't really control what the global economy is going to do. I'd like to, but I don't have that ability.
Right.
Maybe you do, but I certainly don't.
No, I wish I did.
Yeah, of
I wouldn't be here if I did.
That
right?
is very, very true. And so from that point, if I want to focus on the fact that as a business owner, I get to decide how hard to push the business. I get to decide what I want to achieve inside the business. And so if I focus on the lack that could come versus the abundance that's in front of me, it's going to start to determine what shows up more and more.
It sounds to me a lot like positive thinking.
It is, oddly enough. Just to water it really right down.
I mean, let's just be real, right?
That's
what it really is about. But, here's the thing, too. There's so much that we can't control. And I think that's what, incites fear and uncertainty in us. So what advice would you give us? How can we overcome some of the bumps that we're about to experience? Because we know it is just temporary, but we still have to learn to overcome, even short term.
We do. And to me, it's reverting back to the basics, as I call it, inside of a business, even if you're just managing your own fiscal life as just a homeowner, right? Are you able to pay attention to how you're spending money? Are you able to get down to just the really basic things? So as I look at business, it's more of a systems and process conversation, right? Are we being frivolous still, right? Because we went through, to me, it's certainly COVID and some of the things that have happened there.
Right.
But we've had this massive economic boom for so long.
Right.
And now all of a sudden it's, oh gosh, we have to tighten our purse strings just a little bit. We have to be prepared for this.
Well, and we're seeing a lot of that too. I mean, even in the news, a lot of the major companies are cutting back, laying off people. Should we be not spending?
I don't think so. I have a contrarian viewpoint in this. I think the way through a potential recession is to increase the economic churn rate, which means we have to spend a little more money.
Thank you. I feel the same way.
Yes.
Yes. We can't make it a complete stoppage. I mean, the world would come to an end,
Absolutely,
right? As we know it. I want to talk real quickly. You're here to speak at a health conference. You also say that health is wealth.
Yes.
Why is that important for us? Share some words of wisdom.
Yeah, so to me, everything is intercorrelated. And so if I take care of my body, if I watch what I fuel myself with, if I watch what I consume, that ends up directly correlating to how I show up in business. So that health being wealth, if I have good energy, good vitality, if I'm mentally clear, I can make slightly better decisions. And for me, really, it's how do you throttle that emotional response, right? So I know for me, if I have sugars and things aren't maybe so good for us, they taste great, love it, but all of a sudden I'm not as in control of my emotions at times. And so that has me making more sporadic decisions versus intentional decisions. And that leads to all types of variances that I personally don't enjoy. So it's really focusing on the simple things, right? You don't have to go to the gym 7 days a week. Just go for a walk, watch what you eat. Have a piece of fruit every once in a while. Some really basic stuff.
And go support local businesses. Spend a little money.
Absolutely.
See?
A lot of money.
A lot of money. A lot of money. All right. Some good words of wisdom, and congratulations to you and all of your success.
Thank you.
Throughout your life. And thanks for sharing some words of wisdom for us this morning. If you'd like more information about Ryan Niddel, you can visit his website. It's ryanniddel.com.